have Commander Tata from the Navy Foundation, who is the current secretary, and he is going to.
A beautiful poem written by veteran Surgeon Commander R.C. Verma, aviation medicine specialist. In this April month of 2024, Raj Sir turns 90, born on 9th in 1934. It was the year 1952, about which I must tell you. A young strapping man, joined as a midshipman. HMS Gambia was a ship. Raj Sir had a swag totally hip. From HMS to the Indian Navy, a transition totally savvy. Served at sea and ashore, great qualities, helpful, kind, and many more. Gained a wealth of experience, sharing with civilians and defense. On retiring, lo and behold, continued working for Anchor Hold. Was at home, whether on land or at sea, the founder secretary of NFMC. For the foundation nascent, toiled tirelessly, even later as its president. Has donned many a hat in diverse fields, in fact. Be it the media or shipping, Sir has always been shining. An expert in the field of education, a guiding light in many an institution. To the society, his immense contribution needs no mention. Today, Raj Sir turns a nonagenarian, a role model and a true inspiration. We, the ever grateful veterans, look forward to wishing him as a centurion. Thank you so much. Have a great time, sir. Raj Sir, wish you a very, very happy 90th birthday. God bless.
बार दिन ये आए, बार बार दिल ये गाए, बार बार दिन ये आए, बार बार दिल ये गाए, तू जिए हजारों साल, ये मेरी है आरज़ू। हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू, हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू, हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू। बार बार दिन ये आए, बार बार दिल ये गाए, तू जिए हजारों साल, ये मेरी है आरज़ू। हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू, ओहो हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू, आहा हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू। बेकरार हो के दामन थाम लो मैं किसका, बेकरार हो के दामन थाम लो मैं किसका। क्या मिसाल दो मैं तेरी, नाम लो मैं किसका। नहीं नहीं ऐसा हंसी कोई नहीं है, जिस पे ये नजर रुक जाए, बेमिसाल जो कहलाए, तू जिए हजारों साल, ये मेरी है आरज़ू। हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू, ओहो हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू, आहा हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू। औरों की तरह कुछ मैं भी तोहफा आज लाता, औरों की तरह कुछ मैं भी तोहफा आज लाता। मैं तेरी हंसी महफिल में फूल लेके आता, जिन्हें कहा उसे क्या है फूलों की जरूरत, जो बहार खुद कहलाए, हर कली का दिल धड़ हजारों साल ये मेरी है आरज़ू। हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू, हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू, हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू।
So this being
फूलों ने चमन से तुझको है सलाम भेजा, फूलों ने चमन से तुझको है सलाम भेजा, तारों ने गगन से तुझको ये पयाम भेजा।
I've been given just a couple of minutes to say a few words. I was a very dear friend of mine for many years. As you all probably know, Raj was with the Indian Navy. After about 23 years, 25 years, he left, joined the Shipping Corporation of India, was looking after the tanker division and was there during the time when we had the conflicts in the Gulf, Iraq, otherwise, but superbly organized and ensured that there was no disturbance in any of the flow of the oil and all that was required. Having done his spell with Shipping Corporation of India, he moved on and joined the Indian Express briefly. Again, conducted himself, beautifully during that time. I made lovely friends. I see a few of them even now around over here. Then got into gem and jewelry, like that. Set up old people's home in Karnataka. And then, as he was busy with all these things, was so involved in the setting up of the United World College. I had the privilege of going with Raj and Sudesh to South Africa at the time when Nelson Mandela and Queen Noor took over the reins from the Prince Philip. That was in the mid-90s. And Raj, as always, a sailor is a sailor, and and he is really a man of covered everything kind so beautifully in life, really. Now I must tell you of that's the formality of what he did or didn't do, which he done so brilliantly and all what you know. But the beauty is Raj and the way he sort of conducts himself and does things. And I saw that when we went to South Africa on a 3-week tour. Everything was fine. We went, there was Queen Noor, he was honored by her, Nelson Mandela honored him. At that time, it was a question of the UWC being set up in India. And then we went off to Swaziland, where I think you may have seen a few of the photographs. And typical Raj style, he ensured that all those pretty girls who were in their national dress, in the national dress in Swaziland, the girls don't wear anything on top, okay? And so we found Raj all around, moving beautifully. Raj was in his normal form, As I said, a sailor is a sailor. And Raj stood to that in this entire thing. And thereafter, of course, UWC came up and everything will be fine. And it's such a wonderful occasion, Raj. Heartiest congratulations on this occasion of things. And all the very best, looking forward to many years of association. Thank you very much.
Commander Vadera, President of the Indian Navy Foundation.
Not Indian Navy, only Mumbai chapter. Ladies and gentlemen, for those who don't know me, I am Commander Vijay Vadera, retired but not yet tired. President of the Mumbai chapter of the Navy Foundation. It is indeed my proud privilege to stand before this wonderful gathering of family and friends of our 90-year young Capt Raj Mohindra to toast him on his 90th birthday. I do so on behalf of my colleagues who form the core committee of the Mumbai chapter, Dr. Kanta Mukherjee, Honorary Secretary Commander Raj Datta, and Arjuna Awardee Lieutenant Commander Farooq Tarapur, who are all present here. Please raise your hands so others can see you. Kanta ma'am, Raj, Farooq, yeah, okay. Captain Raj Mohindra holds a special place in our hearts because of his dedicated and selfless service. First, as Honorary Secretary of the Anchor Hold, which was formed in 1974, and later as Honorary Secretary, Founder Secretary of the Navy Foundation Mumbai chapter, when it was formed in 1988. His dedication to the welfare of veterans resulted in him soon being elected as President of the Mumbai chapter, a post which he held with distinction for 9 long years. I came into close contact with him 5 years ago in 2019. Captain Raj Mohindra shared the wisdom of his own experience and knowledge and has been my guide and mentor during our challenging times. Captain Raj Mohindra's mature and balanced advice is always forthcoming, even to this day. और उसके लिए हम आपके तहे दिल से शुक्रिया अदा करते हैं जनाब. To Captain Raj Mohindra, age is only a number. He continues to participate in all the activities of the Navy Foundation. He even took part, sitting on a wheelchair, in the Tri-Service Annual Veterans Day Parade held on the Marine Drive, which was organized by the Navy Foundation to celebrate Armed Forces Veterans Day on 14 January every year. So far, the parades have been held in the month of January 2020 before the COVID, and thereafter in 2023 after COVID, and again this year on 8th of January 2024. You may recall the Honorable Governor of Maharashtra himself has been flagging off the parade as the chief guest during the parade. Even as Captain Mohindra has turned a glorious 90 today, his collection of inspiring anecdotes, wit and sense of humor always makes conversations with him very interesting. Modesty and the presence of so many beautiful ladies here does not permit me to narrate the couple of lucid, non-mentioning jokes which he has shared in the past with me. He is indeed a man for all seasons. May your special day today be a tapestry of love woven with threads of joy, wisdom, and the reflection of the countless blessings you have bestowed upon your loved ones and those who have come in contact with you during your life, and that specifically includes our core committee members. Our prayers and best wishes for your continued good health so that we can look forward to celebrating again when you would be lighting 100 candles exactly after 10 years on 9th April 2034. I will request all invitees present here to please mark your calendar now for attending Captain Mohindra's next birthday bash on board a cruise liner exactly after 10 years. On this auspicious occasion, I also would like to pay my compliments and admiration to the lady and love of his life, Suresh ma'am, who has always steadfastly stood by his side, the elegant Mrs. Suresh Mohindra, who as usual sitting by his side gave him strength and happiness. Please, so that all, may I request Dr. Kanta ma'am, our gracious committee member, to please present a bouquet of 9 rose flowers to Suresh ma'am. 1 flower each for 9 decades of Captain Mohindra's life. I request all present to please rise and applaud Captain Raj Mohindra and join me to sing He is a Jolly Good Fellow, even as I, on behalf of 1487 Good Fellow, 1487 esteemed veterans, including gracious Veterinaries of the Navy Foundation, present him a nautical memento to the birthday boy, Capt Raj Mohindra. Thank you, God bless, and Jai Hind.
The Navy Foundation team, thank you so much. Now we will bring my tall, handsome, and very brilliant cousin, Bharat Mohindra, to say a quick few words.
Today, my dear Uncle Raja's 90th birthday. He's a gentleman, suave, and with a great sense of humor, which is tinged with a naughty twist. He has been the go-to man for all of us cousins whenever we had to seek advice on career, education, business. He was the man to go to, and he never said no, and always did his best to give us a solution. He has been also a binding force for our family, organizing first generation, second generation get-togethers at our late Rambir uncle's house, and now being the sole survivor of the first generation, he very much wants this, all cousins should meet, and several years ago I received a call from him, and he said his words, Bharat, I want you and Munna is Ashok, to take over the mantle of running the Mohindra clan. In fact, that was a term he coined, Mohindra clan. And then he said, you know, all your uncles are in the departure lounge waiting to off. That was his humor, and he put across all his important thoughts through good humor. And of course, Ashok took the mantle, and he's doing a wonderful job in keeping our family, our clan, well informed of all the events. From a smart naval officer who held many staff positions, to a corporate executive, to an entrepreneur, he has worn several hats very successfully. And he has this immense capability of immersing himself into any problem he confronts and dashes on till he finds a solution. So that's our Uncle Raj. And I would request all the ladies and gentlemen here to be upstanding, as I would like to raise a toast to this great man, Captain Raj Mohindra. He's a jolly good fellow. He's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us.
And so say all of us. And so say all of us. He's a jolly good fellow. He's a wonderful fellow. He's a lovely fellow. And so say all of us.
So, my beautiful, gorgeous, and very smart cousin, sweet Dr. Sunita Banerjee, who would also like to say a few words.
Thank you. I have to say something about my uncle because he's my favorite son. Uncle, are you listening?
Yes.
So first of all, a very happy birthday. I have to say two lines about you, because you are my favorite son throughout the years. Right? I have a lot of chachas and tayas. They've all been beautiful people. I've learned a lot from them. But what I've learned from you is something else. Okay, and I just want to say that. Alright, the first thing is, I stayed with you when you started the United World College. And I know how you got that pieces of land from so many people. The the titles weren't clear, nothing was clear, but you got it. And with such determination, you started that college. That was years, uncle, of hard work. So what you taught me is hard work and your persistence and your perfection. That was the most important thing in life. Okay, and that's what's taken you to the age of 90. Why I'm saying this, because as a doctor, I would believe that good genetics, a healthy diet, sleep, exercise, blah blah blah, takes you to the age of 90. But you taught me that there are other factors, and one of them is a sense of humor, which you have. A terrific sense of humor. You've been so naughty in the Navy, I know all your stories, and everybody knows all your stories, okay? And I have a little story to say concerning you. So, and you know, I'm sure Dr. Uncle also showed you with those two girls, how happy you looked. You know, I've never seen you look so happy. But when I was 5 years old, right, and I was admitted to a hospital, and I was in the children's ward, and you were admitted upstairs to the family ward, and you, being as naughty as you were, used to run after all the nurses there. Okay? Uncle, this is all true about you. Okay? And one day, when I was at 5 years and I was admitted there, I could hear these 4 nurses standing outside and say, do you know that we're talking about you? You know, he does this to me, he keeps calling me again and again. He just wants to smile. He says, I'm so pretty. I kept listening to this. And then turned the curtain around and she looked at me and she said, that's your uncle, right? He's admitted up. I said, no, I don't know him. I don't know anything. So that was your uncle. Even then, at all times, and we know, the admiral was standing there and we were standing there cracking jokes and doing all kinds of funny things. Oh my God, so that was the other side of you and the serious side of you, which is perfection, and keep doing till you have it done. Okay? So cheers, uncle. We all want to meet you for your 100th.
दुआ है ये खुदा करे ऐ शौक तुझको चांद की